I am going to explain why Netflix won the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight. Recently, Netflix experienced severe glitching issues and even experienced audio issues during the pre-fight where they streamed the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight to over 100 million fight fans all over the world. It looked really bad for Netflix. People were live tweeting on X. Dave Portnoy, the CEO of Barstool Sports, was complaining about the audio issues, the glitching, amongst hundreds of fans, thousands of fans on all the social media platforms, including myself, getting text messages while I was watching the lag in Netflix. But as a business owner and a content creator, I believe that Netflix won the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight, and I'm going to explain why. My name is Shawn Walchef. I own 3 restaurants in San Diego. We have been in business since 2008. We've done over $35 million in restaurant sales. I also created a media business on top of my restaurant. That business has done over $2 million in brand deals and sponsorship deals. We believe in the power of storytelling for business owners in the B2B creator economy. Let's get into fight night. Do you remember how Netflix started? Red envelopes? CDs. This company struggled significantly when they started. They actually tried to sell themselves to Blockbuster, the now bankrupt Blockbuster, where everyone used to go get home movie rentals. Yet they always evolved. They evolved so much that they are now getting into live streaming of sports. We're talking NFL, WWE, as well as this Tyson versus Jake Paul fight. One of the most impressive things about Netflix is that a company that started with a red envelope and CD is now in hundreds of millions of homes globally. They are relentless about pursuing technology, adapting technology, and their willingness to change and be phenomenal storytellers, whether it's for movies or whether it's now for live streaming events. Everybody is focused on all of the technical issues, the streaming issues, the glitching, the audio issues. But are we looking at the financial impact that this fight has had and the way that it has transformed how all of us watch fight night? Pay-per-view boxing has now been changed forever. Here are some of the financial facts of the fight. Over 100 million people watched this fight. There was 65 million concurrent viewers watching this fight globally at the same time. 47 million boxing fans watched the Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano fight. $18 million in total gate revenue was taken at Cowboys Stadium, the biggest U.S. gate outside of Las Vegas. Netflix didn't have a lot to say, but they did release a statement saying this was the most streamed global sporting event ever. So where does Netflix go from here? Well, the craziest thing is that the NFL is now coming to Netflix. On Christmas Day, 2 NFL games are coming to Netflix. They also signed a deal with the longest running weekly television show in history, WWE, to show their flagship program, Raw. I'm not here to tell you how great Netflix is, why you should have a Netflix subscription, why they're going to continue to evolve and do more live sporting event. I'm here to talk to you and share why you should care as a business owner. Why is live streaming important? Why is technology important? I'm going to share that with you. If you're enjoying this video, we are putting a lot of emphasis on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel. Please write a comment. Please connect with me at Shawn P. Walchef on Instagram. We want to grow this channel. Subscribe, like, do all the things. We appreciate you. So why should you care as a business owner about the Netflix fight, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson? Yes, the streaming had issues. Yes, prominent people, celebrities were live streaming about how difficult it was to watch the fight. Why do you, the small business owner, why should you care? We built a media business on top of our restaurant business in San Diego, and the only way that we did it was by being willing to adapt to technology, being willing to fall on our face, be willing to make mistakes. We do a weekly show now. It is going to be live streamed on Riverside, on LinkedIn, on YouTube. We haven't even published that episode yet. Where did this all start? It all started on Clubhouse during the pandemic. During Clubhouse, I got a text for a social audio app invite. I said yes. I raised my hand. I started playing with the technology. I started attending rooms. We started hosting rooms about digital hospitality. We started building a community. Eventually, we did one show a week. Every single Wednesday, 10 a.m. Pacific time, we showed up on Clubhouse. We eventually added a second room, Wednesdays and Fridays on Clubhouse. 10 a.m., no matter what. We started connecting with other small business owners, other people in sales, other people in marketing, other people in restaurants. Eventually, Clubhouse changed, but that didn't stop us from going to LinkedIn Live Audio. We started hosting the rooms on LinkedIn Live Audio. Now LinkedIn is making a change to their platform. And guess what? They've had glitches, just like Netflix had glitches. But that didn't stop us from continuing to adapt, continuing to evolve. And if you have anything that you can take away, if Netflix, one of the largest companies on the planet, can embarrass themselves on the biggest stage with so many people watching, with so much technology, do you think that they're going to improve their business by the time the NFL comes, by the time WWE comes, by the time they pay for soccer or baseball or basketball or whatever live streaming sport they want to do? Remember that everyone starts in the beginning making mistakes. It's, are you willing to get back up? I tell my son, my daughter all the time, one of the most important lessons in life is, why do we fall, Batman? So we can learn how to get back up. I hope you, as a business owner that's listening to this video, I hope you subscribe to the channel. I hope you listen to our Restaurant Influencers podcast on Entrepreneur. We also have a digital hospitality show. But more importantly, are you willing to stay curious, to get involved, and to ask for help? That's what life is all about. The other secret that I'll tell you is one of our favorite, which is, if you want to get into the content game, the answer to the internet, the answer to content creation, is you see somebody you like, you see videos you like, and that's quality in your mind. That's what you want when you start your first podcast, when you make your first video, when you make your first post. That doesn't come until you put a quantity of posts together, a quantity of videos, a quantity of podcasts, and you do it with speed and you do it with consistency. Eventually, you'll get to quality. I spent 5 years hosting a podcast, paying money out of my pocket, out of the restaurant's pocket, on some crazy idea that a weekly show would eventually lead to media revenue. We now have a media company with lots of clients, big logos in the restaurant technology space that want to work for us. And that's all because we were willing to be fearless. We were willing to get back up when we got knocked down. And guess what? Netflix is going to get back up. So make it relevant to you. Start your journey today and connect with me on any of the platforms. Thanks for watching this video.